Yeah, over 10 years working with DJ in China, either on the mainland or overseas. It's the first time I see him driving. He can actually drive. Very hard to believe, but it's happening.
A long road trip, mountains, rivers, plains, and a hitchhiker or two. We are driving across Xinjiang right here on Drone and Phone.
Well, welcome to another episode of Drone and Phone. We're going to do something different here. You'll see behind us, this is our rental four-wheel drive, and we're driving across the province. What are we going to do today?
Yeah, so we finished a ski day and we are heading to Altai. Here is Hemu area. It's very scenic. Along the way, got nice mountain, trees, snow. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, and after Altai, where are we going then?
After Altai, we'll go to another 2-3 big resorts in the eastern side of this province.
So if you're not into skiing, it's still worth coming out here and taking a road trip. Let's go.
Ask anyone in China's ski world where the real action is and they'll send you straight to the northwest. Xinjiang delivers massive mountains, killer snow and seasons that stretch for months. Now we're taking you on a tour of 9 standout resorts home to China's longest run, Asia's steepest descent and some of the best off-piste lines anywhere, plus a few family-friendly gems you won't want to miss. If you're a permanent resident of Hong Kong and have a Hong Kong driver's license, it's now possible to get a Chinese driver's license and rent cars. We have a separate video on how to do that linked in the description. Xinjiang has 4 major resorts in the Altai region, all separated by vast distances. We've rented a car to drive between them, and in this video we want to share that experience.
So, how you feel so far? It's only half an hour, yeah?
So this is my first time ever driving in China, and I've picked one of the most lethal roads I could ever think of. There's a lot of ice on the road, and we know from experience that the car slides a lot, so taking it very slowly just to be sure.
Our first drive is from Altai Airport to Hemu village. As I drive through the vast expanse between Altai and Hemu, Jack is getting hungry.
Alright, there are 2 places with nice barbecue meat, and DJ wouldn't stop over.
No, I'm not having lunch because I'm on a diet right now and I'm trying to lose weight.
The 220 kilometers between Altai and Hemu begins in the semi-arid foothills of Altai and quickly ascends into the Altai Mountains.
Yeah, this is very nice road trip. From time to time you stay at corner and the view is stunning.
The road winds through the Tongba forest and crosses the vast Tolhite Grand grassland, passing through high altitude valleys, and follows portions of the Hemu River.
Well, this is my first drive in China, and I've got to say it's going to be very difficult to top this. This is just spectacular. Look at this, I mean the conditions could not be more perfect.
There are 3 airports you can fly into in the Altai region that will get you closer to the intended resort, but only Altai has a convenient car rental service. It is also centrally located, so if you want to visit more than one of the major ski resorts, it's a good option for picking up and returning a car.
We just passed the Kanas airport. That could be a quick option if you want to go to Hemu and fly there. That's about a 2-hour drive, or take the shuttle bus.
After skiing for 2 days in Hemu, we turned around and headed back the way we came. One big advantage of Xinjiang is the long nights, which makes driving late more manageable as we head back after a day of skiing. Having 2 drivers helps over these vast distances, as much of the road in winter can be tricky. From Altai we set off again, this time driving the 180 kilometers to Wolf Mountain. The terrain shifts from the high alpine forests of the north towards the more rugged rocky canyons and sparsy Gobi-style foothills. There are dramatic granite formations interspersed with winter grazing lands where Tuvan and Kazakh herders move their livestock.
So one of the things we do on our road trips is make sure we stay safe. You can see the conditions of the roads. We're effectively driving on ice. And we know that if we were to have an accident now, it would put an end to our road trip very fast. So that's a great thing about just having all the time in the world to get there and enjoying the journey. Right, Jack?
This is fantastic. I drive a day here without feeling tired. This is amazing view. Amazing.
On the way out of Wolf Mountain, we pick up a young skier who was walking a good 10 kilometers back to his village in time to feed the sheep.
So on our road trip we've picked up a young 15-year-old who's hitchhiking, who's a skier. He's been out skiing for the day. He's got to go back to herd the sheep, right, Jack?
Yeah, he did over 30k today. Very well.
30k of skiing.
Yeah, now he's in a rush to feed the sheep and cow, waiting for him.
He's on his way back.
Part of the winter holiday schedule, yeah?
你好，你叫什么名字啊？比哈利。
One of the advantages of driving means you can find cheaper hotels further away from the resort and drive in. On the 120-kilometer stretch from Wolf Mountain to Keketouhai, you enter the Irtysh River canyon system. The geography is dominated by massive, smooth granite monoliths. The area is a national geopark for a reason. The tectonic activity has created deep, narrow gorges and crystalline rock faces that are stark and beautiful against the winter white. We found picking up hitchhikers a great way to meet some of the locals and break up the long journeys, though communication was not always easy.
So our second hitchhiker guest is having a conversation with the family. I guess we couldn't understand him. He couldn't understand us. He borrowed my phone to call home. I think he's trying to make sure that he's safe.
As we go into every petrol station, we need to give our ID card. Now I tried it with my ID card the other day and it didn't work, so Jack's going to have to use his if it's going to allow us to go in. It looks like the ID card machine is out, but once we've done that we can get through. Now the man in the last garage where I tried it did say that I could do something else, in that I could ask the man behind me to do that. So there he goes, putting his ID card in. Face recognition. You also need face recognition at the pump as well.
Our final stretch on the road was a 280-kilometer drive from Keketouhai back to Altai. This route levels out as you move away from the high peaks. You skirt the northern edge of the Jungar Basin. The landscape is a mix of rolling steppe and desert fringe geography. Across the Irtysh River again, which is the only river in China that flows into the Arctic Ocean.
Well, we're just coming to the end of our road trip. How far have we gone, Jack?
1,500k plus.
It's an amazing place. If you enjoy driving, there's no better place than this. This is my first experience driving in China, and it's going to be very hard to beat. Now, if you want to see all of our other episodes from Xinjiang, all of our ski episodes, you're going to find those on our website at droneandphone.com and also on our YouTube channel. For now, my name's DJ.
I'm Jack.
And this is Drone and Phone. Time to go back.